Okay, a couple of days ago, my video, Why Miguel is a Better Student Than Daniel, had about 1,000 views, 15 thumbs up, and 1 thumbs down from Daniel LaRusso. Now, all of a sudden, my video has 26,000 views, 323 thumbs up, and 66 thumbs down, and a lot of angry Daniel LaRusso fans in the comment. You guys think I'm an asshole, think I'm being unfair about Daniel, and I'm wrong. For that, I don't apologize, but I will make another analysis video. Let's go ahead and compare Daniel's competition versus Miguel's competition for your viewing pleasure. Now you have something to do for the next couple of minutes. Someone even said my video sucks and it has low production value. I disagree. Look at all these tabs I have open. I'm surprised my computer's not crashing here. Probably will now. Alright, here we go. So Miguel, he got his ass kicked by this guy in episode 1. Pretty formidable foe. He knows his wrestling. He's a wrestler. And then Johnny taught him, and then he thought he was ready to beat him up and all his friends up at the school dance. Miguel got his ass kicked again. He's gonna give it another shot here. So here we go.
You want another beatdown, Rhea?
He's about to beat up 4 guys.
I'm ready for your lame ass karate this time. It's not lame ass karate. It's Cobra Kai.
That was actually a sweet takedown. Okay. If you watch pro wrestling, you know that there's strength in numbers, so you should join a faction. Beating up 4 guys is not easy. It rarely happens in wrestling, unless you have the championship belt. Then you could probably beat up 4 guys. But if you're just a normal guy, you're not beating up 4 guys. Miguel just beat up. He's gonna beat up 4 guys here. So yeah, this guy has a formidable crew. See, this guy, he's a pretty he's a stout dude, stocky. This is a pretty stocky fella here. Nice sweep. That's probably the weakest guy on the crew. He's just a tall, skinny guy. All right, so Miguel takes him out. So was this great? Was this good training for the tournament? Did this season Miguel? I mean, what a confidence builder! You beat up 4 guys. So there's him beating up 4 guys, and then in the tournament, here he beat up the guy that beat Bert. Get him! You must avenge Bert. Yeah, no problem. Took him out. And then next up, the SJW fighter. Okay, SJW fighter is no competition. Aisha should have beat the SJW guy. The mom, you probably missed it. You gotta look really carefully. The SJW's mom threw glitter in Aisha's face, temporarily blinded her, and he got the cheap win. He cheated. So this was an easy win for Miguel. Not much competition here. Yeah, I'm not impressed by this one. Anyone could beat the SJW up. Someone left a great comment, said he looks like Justin Trudeau. Just as wussy. The only thing this guy didn't do during his SJW speech is do that stupid heart gesture. Yeah, he's flashy. He's a flashy guy. But it's all flash, no substance. Easy win for Robbie. I mean, the only person he beat that was impressive was the guy that beat Bert. And that's the only reason. Bert should have took that guy out. That's his most impressive competition. And then, here you go. And then he beat Robbie. Did I say Robbie twice? I think I said Robbie on accident. He beat the SJW guy, the guy that beat Burt, and then Robbie, no problem. Yeah, Robbie was injured, but no big deal. Miguel already beat up 4 people. So, was Miguel's competition anything great? He beat up 4 guys, and he beat up the guy that beat Burt. That's impressive. The SJW, yeah, that was no problem. This guy, I guess he was a decent fighter. He was injured. So it's debatable if this guy was good competition. And then there's a win right there. Okay, so there's Robbie's competition. Now let's go with Daniel LaRusso. I will say Daniel LaRusso, he had to take out a few Cobra Kai guys. That's very impressive. I mean, it's Cobra Kai. That's Dutch. They should have played this freaking song during the tournament. That would have ruled. Okay, so whoever uploaded that video, I don't know why they put captions of this. Okay, so Daniel beats a few Cobra Kai members, I think like 3, and then of course Johnny. It's Johnny. I gotta say, Daniel's competition, Miguel's best competition was the guy that beat Burt and beating up 4 guys, but that wasn't part of the tournament. So I gotta say, Daniel has the better competition so far. And there you go, Johnny. Look at that kip up. Johnny's an athlete, man. Sweet kip up. So yeah, he barely beats Johnny though. Okay, and then now we got Karate Kid 2. Arguably his toughest opponent. I mean, this guy was going to slash his girlfriend's throat for Christ's sakes, man. This guy's a psychopath. Okay, and this fight is not a tournament. It's a fight to the death, no rules. So Miguel's toughest opponent was fighting 4 guys, no rules, no competition, no points, just a straight up fight. This is Daniel's straight up fight. So this guy knows his shit. The guys in the cafeteria, yeah, they're just a couple guys, but it was 4 of them. So what's the better competition, Chosen or Miguel beating up 4 of the popular kids? So this is Daniel's best fight, I think, and Miguel's best fight were the 4 high school kids. Same grade as him though. Okay, and then this is where I give Daniel his most criticism, and I might do this video more in depth, but someone wanted me to talk about Mike. I called him Matt Barnes. Someone caught that. Only two people caught that. Karate Kid 3 was so horrible though that it was on it shared one disc with the next Karate Kid. I like Karate Kid 3 for Terry Silver, but Mike Barnes. Why did Daniel have such a problem with Mike Barnes? And when you watch this fight, Mike Barnes could have beat him in 2 minutes, but Terry Silver instructed him, get a point, lose a point. Get a point, lose a point, just to punish Daniel. See, and Daniel was scared of this guy for some reason. Mike Barnes was in Daniel's head. But Mike Barnes would have won this fight if he didn't point. And then he would do something illegal to lose a point. See? So Mike Barnes was actually the least impressed, kicked him in the balls, man. See, he lost a point for that. But then he would gain a point again. But why did Daniel have such a problem with Mike Barnes? Was it just because Mike Barnes just got into his head? Most of the time, life is psychological. Life is mental, and for whatever reason, Daniel just had problems with Mike. See, Mike owned this guy, man. See, I mean, Mike should have won this fight, but he foolishly kept losing points. See, and then he would lose a point again. See, But he was wrecking Daniel. This was a blowout. See, I mean, we all know what happened. Daniel was scared of this guy. See, look at, I mean, he's making Daniel cry at this point. And then Daniel wanted to quit. See, let's, I already shared that before, but, see. Alright, see, so Daniel, leave it in the comments how you feel, but I gotta say, maybe Daniel does have the better competition. See, I'm not biased. I'll admit to things. You know, I'll not, I won't lie to be right. I gotta say, I'll give the slight edge to Daniel in terms of competition. Beating up an SJW really hurts Miguel's competition. That took Miguel down a few notches. But see, the disappointing thing about Daniel is, why Mike Barnes? Why did Mike Barnes get into his head so much? Daniel defenders, explain that one to me. And don't call me a faggot. I mean, you can if you want. You can call me an asshole, a faggot, whatever you want to call me. But if that's all you got, you have no reasoning. And you know who does that? You know who resorts to name calling when they don't have anything to say, when they don't have a good debate going? SJWs do that. SJWs resort to name calling when they have no evidence. So tell me, why is Daniel having such problems with Mike Barnes? He shouldn't have. He beat Chosen, and that was a great fight. I got to give Daniel that. Chosen was a freaking psychopath. He's gonna fucking kill that girl, man. I forgot her name. It's been a while since I've seen Karate Kid 2. Why don't they talk about Karate Kid 2 in the Cobra Kai series?